Good morning, Mustangs.
It's October, Friday the 18th. I'm Gabriel Chacon.
And I'm Kristen Maguregui, and you're watching BHS News.
What are you doing? Can't be drinking now. What's your problem, huh? What's your problem? Do you really know what it takes to buy a car?
Not really.
Kristen Gomez has the story.
The dream most teenagers share. Most can describe in detail the exact kind of car they want, from the make, to the model, to the color, and even the year. But just how expensive is it to make this dream come true? Sammy Carejo, a car salesman at Digpo Dodge, says you should look up information about the car you're purchasing before you consider the car of your choice.
Normally, what you should always ask is dependability. Normally, I would do my homework before I go to the dealership, find out exactly the history of the cars. Once you get to the dealership, you might want to ask about warranties, about rebates, special incentives, different special incentives that they have at each dealership at the time. Well, normally, to purchase a car, the bank will ask at least 10% down.
BHS News asked Lynn Alexander, a Burgess student, to share her experience with buying her car.
Since I'm not 18 yet, my parents had to co-sign for me, and then they did a credit check on them, and when they were approved, I had to put $2,000 down, and now I pay $200 monthly, along with the $200 insurance payment, and that doesn't include gas or anything extra I want for the car.
As more teenagers are driving, more accidents are occurring, but in order to fix the damage, you have to have insurance. David Engel, a State Farm insurance agent, explains the cost of insurance for certain cars and gives examples of ways to cut your premium costs.
All the automobiles have what's called an insurance rating. Okay. Now, typically your sedans are going to be your lower cost on insurance. Sports cars are going to be. Some of the things that will help bring down the premium cost will be academic achievement. If you're a junior or senior in high school and you maintain a B average, that'll reduce your premium. If you take a driver's education course, driver's training course, if you have an alarm in your automobile, if you have either airbags or the automatic seat belts.
So whichever car you choose, take these factors into account and make sure your choice is the right choice. Kristen Gomez, BHS News.
Outstanding X is about people who achieve so much in life.
Gary Chacon has the story.
Coming, a selected honor committee chooses a Burgess graduate to be the Outstanding X of the Year. This year, they chose Library Director and Professor Gilda Ortego. We asked Student Activities Director Ms. Garcia why she was qualified and selected.
What impressed us the most about her was her extensive education and professional experience. For instance, in 1974, she started out as a stack maintenance supervisor, and now she's the director of a university library and a university professor.
The honor committee that chose the Outstanding X was made up of student council officers, the class presidents, and various other teachers and counselors. We asked one of the committee members, Counselor Miss Cornell, why they chose Miss Ortego over all the other applicants.
Very difficult this year when we looked over the resumes. All the applicants had had done fantastic things. She stood out primarily because she started from the bottom and worked her way up, and she contributes to the community in many ways.
We asked Ms. Ortego how she felt when she found out she was chosen to be the Outstanding X of the Year.
I got very excited about it. It's really been a thrill and an honor, and it was really a wonderful excuse to come back home.
On behalf of BHS News, we would like to congratulate Ms. Gilda Ortego for her great accomplishments, achievements, and for being chosen Outstanding X of the Year.
Country had a successful run last weekend, tying for first place with Deming High in the Las Cruces meet last Saturday. This Saturday, cross country is at the Chamizal competing with 17 other schools beginning at 9 a.m. The undefeated tennis team hits off today with Jefferson and El Paso High right after school on their home courts. With the Lady Mustang volleyball season close to an end, their district record stands at 8-3. Last Tuesday, the Mustangs defeated Bowie 15-1 and 15-2. Tonight, they match up at home against the Chapin Huskies at 6:30 p.m. And following the volleyball game is the much-anticipated homecoming football game against the Bowie Bears. In last Friday's game against the Canutillo Eagles, the Mustangs fell short, final score 28-29. Joe Mena led all rushers with a total of 163 yards and scored 2 of the Mustangs' 4 touchdowns. Willie Munoz and Philip Hewlin scored the other 2, while Thaddeus Chase led the defense with 10 tackles. Amy Padilla, BHS Sports.
You better watch who you're talking about, running your mouth like you know me. You gon' fuck around and chill while the show me get called and show me. Why one-on-one you can't hold me if your last name was
Well, that's it for this week's edition of BHS News. I'm Gabriel Chacon.
And I'm Kristen Maguregui.
And thanks for watching.